Oh yeah, it ain't over, motherfuckers.
The motherfucking saga continues.
Now since he stepped the fuck off.
Here's what they think about you. 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 Fuck all y'all.
Who is she?
Dicey motherfucking J.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Daisy J, and welcome back to the Daisy J Show. It's been a minute since I went live. I'm so happy to be on here because we have a special guest. This is one of my TikTok people. I love her to death. I started following her a couple of months ago because of one of her self-care videos. You got to watch her self-care videos. She is hilarious. She is funny, and she has some stuff that she wants to get off her chest. So please welcome my girl, AOQ. What's up, girl?
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hey, come on in the room. We are going to get it popping. First, let's handle some business. This is season 3 of the Daisy J Show. Y'all know we transitioned from the Men in a Better Me to the Daisy J Show because of some technical issues. I hope that you guys have been following along to my little story about what's been popping in my life over the summer. Not with the fire session no more, but we still got love for them. We are kind of doing our own thing here. So without further ado, we're going to get into our show, which is Lay or Bay. Okay. I was scrolling, doing my TikTok stuff like I normally do. And my boo right here, she had a snitch video that she did. And I was like, oh my God, this is so me. Like, I can relate to this on so many levels. And I know some of y'all can too. So I'm going to play the TikTok video of my boo, and then we're going to come back and get into this show.
To be completely honest, having damn near unlimited access to people that will sleep with you.
Long story short, we are over-sexualized, over-fetishized. People only see us as sexual beings, which is really crazy because we're human beings. We have feelings, we have emotions, we want to be loved the same way as everybody else do. But people are closet lovers, and it's really bad. I've only really been in 2.5 real relationships. And I only say 2.5 because these are 2 people that actually asked me out, dated me in public. Everybody else wants to date you in private or hide you, or they only want to have sex with you. Like, I've been approached by men just to have sex or just for a situationship, but as a person not to be in a relationship.
Baby, you said a mouthful without even really just putting it all out there. So what made you resonate with this video? Like, when you saw her video, what made you like, I'm gonna snitch this shit?
So, as you see, I'm a plus size woman. Plus size girl. Always have been. I've been on a little slimmer side, but I've always been like a little. I always had the with the and the You understand what I'm saying? And I've only, like I said, I've only been, and I said 2.5 real relationships. So let me tell you what the 2.5. So I've had 2 real boyfriends. I've only had 2 physical, actual boyfriends who dated me outside of the bedroom, dated me outside of the apartment, dated me outside of the house, like took me out, actually physically asked me to be their girlfriends. Now the half is somebody that I call my favorite person. I'm not gonna talk about who he is. You know, people might.
I think I know who this is.
Yes.
Okay. I know. Okay, I know who this
my
is.
favorite person. You know, my favorite person or whatever. We didn't really date, but whatever the situation was with us, he, like, you know, we went outside of the house.
Right.
You know, he held my hand and all of that stuff. So when I say 2.5, that's what I mean by 2.5 real relationships.
Right.
A lot of the guys that I've dealt with, they only basically saw me for my body. And they only wanted to date me in the house. It wasn't never like, oh, I want to be with you, or I think we could do something. It's always, oh, let's chill, and always want to, let's have sex, or let's do this. Yeah. And it's never, I want to date you.
Yeah, I get it.
So when I saw her video, I was like, I go through that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through it. Not currently,
Mm-hmm.
because I currently refuse to date anybody. I refuse to
Yeah.
talk to anybody for the simple fact of that. Men
Yeah.
don't know how to not be closet BBW lovers, and it kills
Woo.
me. It kills me. You know what else? It bothers me. Like I scroll TikTok. I see all these men. Oh, if she
I
ain't
love
thick, she this, and
BBW.
I love
Yep.
BBWs and this and this and this and
Mm-hmm.
this and this. And I'm like, I
Do
don't.
you?
Do you? Do you really like big girls, or are you
Right.
using like everyone else? Like everyone uses a black woman for clout. I don't have
Woo.
like people. I've seen numerous videos, numerous everything, Instagram, Facebook, all this. I love black women. I love black women, but they
Yep.
don't date black women. I don't
Yep.
get it.
Yep.
I've seen the same thing with the plus size community. Men will be like, "Oh, I love stretch marks and I love thick thighs," and then you see who they date.
Yep. Who they?
She
Yeah.
about that big. So I've dealt with a guy prior. I want to say like a year or so ago, maybe 2 years, in between my,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite person, because we always
Mm-hmm.
break up. We break up we break up every other week. We just
I
broke.
feel you. Yep.
We just broke up over the and I think March.
What?
He back.
Oh, okay.
But he back, but he ain't back. He ain't back.
Okay.
So I dealt with a guy or whatever, and all his thing was like, I like thick girls, I like BBWs, I like chunky girls, I like this, I like this. I don't know what happened. We stopped talking, and I turn around, I get on Instagram, he got a girlfriend. I'm not knocking him for having a girlfriend. No, he ended up getting a girlfriend after me and him.
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
knocking you for getting a girlfriend, but what I'm knocking you for is that your girlfriend is like this big. But
Man.
you love thick girls, you love BBWs. This is my problem. Men will only love you. Some men, I'm not going to say men in general.
Mm-hmm.
Some men will only love you inside, but not
Mm-hmm.
outside. They will
Yep.
love on you and rub on you and fill
Yeah.
you up and kiss up on all your rolls in the house.
Yep.
But outside, they will walk by you and just nod their head. And I have had it happen to me.
Yep. I feel you. I feel you on that. I've been in some situations or situationships where I'm not gonna lie. At one point, I was convincing myself that that's what I wanted. Like I want to be just like sexual with this person, but try to date other people. But then me and this person, it gets close and y'all start doing stuff, but you realize, wait a minute, the stuff we doing is in the house, or we going places, but we not really being seen or whatever. And it's like I said, like I actually my last relationship, I put that on myself. I said I wanted to be in a situation where they knew that I was with him, but I should have been more specific about that because everybody knew I was with him, but they also seen the bad shit that he did.
Right.
So it came back on me, like how disrespectful he was with other women or how he would talk crazy. I'm getting phone calls about how he's cussing somebody out on live or whatever. And so, like he embarrassed me on TikTok. So I need to be more specific with my prayer. Like, okay, Lord, I want to be seen with somebody, but I want to be respect. Like, I want respect.
I want to be respected in the same
Hello.
token.
Like, I get it. I was like, I hate those relationships where I don't even know how you really get into them, but it just
Girl,
like, is this a situation? Like, what the hell?
One day he slide in your DM and he flirt with you. Next thing you know, he trying to slide your drawers to the side. That's how you end up in them. I'm telling you. You be like, oh, we could chill, and like this is the thing that bothers me. This generation's definition of let's chill is always or let's hang out. It's you come to my house, I come to your house, and we end up doing something. Nobody dates anymore. But it's harder for the plus size community to date because you have people who don't want to date you. You have people who fake want to date you.
Yep.
And it's not right.
But you
go ahead.
What I think is crazy though is because, okay, I feel like, well, I know how I am. I feel like I could sleep with probably almost anybody I want to sleep with. So I feel like that applies to men too. Like y'all should be able to sleep with whoever y'all want to sleep with without lying, you know what I mean, to this woman saying I like you and I want to date you, but really I just want to fuck you.
Right. It's so weird because a lot of them actually would like you, but you know what the problem is? They're friends. They would like the hell out of you. And when I say the hell, these men will worship. Some of these men will worship the ground you walk on, but let their friends find out that they're messing with a big girl. It's a problem. They be like, oh no, I'm not with her. We just chilling and this and this. It's always like that. Why you can't? If you want to date your friends, if your friends have an opinion on who you date, why don't you just date your friends? Like let your friends do whatever you trying to get from me.
I don't get that because it's like, damn, like if she's dope, if she's everything that you want in a woman, you're like, let's be super transparent. If she is everything, she checks off everything that you're looking for, why not date her publicly?
Because of his friends. His friends is throwing in his ear like, oh, why you want to date that? Why you want to date that fat bitch? Excuse me. Why you want to date that big bitch? Why you want to date that fat girl? I've had it happen to where I found somebody. We were super compatible. Things were going so good. And of course, his friends got in his ear like, oh, you dating a fat girl. Or why you like her? She big. And this is my problem. I might be big, but I am not ugly.
Right. That's what I was going to say. I was like, we some bad bitches. So I don't understand.
Like, y'all can say whatever y'all want. And and then their friends be ugly in the face.
Yes.
I can change my weight, but your face.
Hello, somebody.
Stay the same.
Hello, somebody. I hate those TikToks too that they're like, you with that big girl? I hate that TikTok because it's like I own that I'm a little bigger than normal or whatever, but I don't like that. Like I don't like the fact that they took that TikTok and made it a thing. Like, oh,
it made it a trend. Like
yes. The whole BBW stuff and all that, I don't like that. I don't even like that people have to see it that way. Like, I'm a Black woman. That's it. You know, my size. If you don't like my size, you don't have to like me. I know that everybody's not going to like Daisy J. And I'm okay with that. Because I'm not here for everybody and vice versa. I may not like you like that.
Right.
But I respect who you are. You know, I respect, these things about you. I just want to be respected too. But I cannot. But you touched on 4 like key things that I want to talk about. So the first one I'm gonna say is the closet dating that we kind of got into or whatever. When you were in a situation, how did you know? Like, did you like wake up one day and was like, wait a minute, this nigga hiding me? Or like, how did you? It wasn't like he said, hey, we gonna date, but we ain't gonna let nobody know we dating.
So basically, yeah, you woke up one day like, man, this man don't never go outside. Anytime he comes see me, it's like he comes see me like a little cockroach. He comes see me at night. He only pull up to me at night. What's going on? Things like that really played a part in. I used to be really insecure because of that. Like, I only felt like men only wanted to date me because I got a bud or I got blessed or my shit and this. And that really played a part in how I used to view myself. Like, I used to be like, damn, nobody not gonna let me because I'm bigger. Or damn, am I ugly? Like, men don't want to be seen with me outside. Like,
and no, you are not ugly. None of the above.
Thank you.
You are not ugly. None of the above.
I had to really sit and evaluate myself. Like, I started going on like this little healing journey within the last couple months. Well, since like maybe May or June, and I had to really pull myself up and say, "Listen, girl, you're not ugly. You got your shit going. You work.
Do.
You got you work. You got your own plates. You got this. You got that. You don't. If somebody can't date you for how you are, or date you because of how you look, you don't need to be with them. And don't let nobody ever pull you down because." That what do you bring to the table, mess? I am the table. I bring my own table. I come prepared, tablespoons, tablecloths, and food.
Hello? That's what's crazy too, is that I think too when dudes see a bigger woman or a BBW, they're like, oh, she doesn't have high self-esteem, or she gonna date me, or she gonna let me do her any kind of way because she don't care about herself. And it's like, who don't care about themselves? Because I love me more than I love you. I love you more than I love you. I am so into me that I look at me all the time. When Megan said, walk past the mirror, check my own posterior, you're
All
like,
the
hey,
time.
I be
Every mirror.
hello.
Anytime I see a reflection, I'll be like, oh, hold on.
Hello. So it's like I don't understand. It's like, okay, we got to change the narrative on this. I think too. What's crazy is me and my best friend talk about this all the time about how now women are more in control of things to where men are just super intimidated. But it's like y'all did that to yourself. You did this to yourself, and I really do treat certain men. I treat them like the dogs that they are. I'll still date them.
I've been treating men like they garbage lately, and it is so bad. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Sometimes even the nice ones, I could see through the bullshit. So I would just be like, you know what?
Hello. You still gonna take me out. You still gonna take me on this date.
And men, let me tell you, men like when you mean to. I feel like all men have a degraded kink.
Yeah,
they like to be degraded by women.
Yeah,
and I've learned that within like the last 2 years. Like,
yep.
Men like to be degraded, and they find that to be like, she mean to me. Do I like her?
I still want to talk to her. Yep.
I still want her.
I still want that girl. This one dude takes me for a whole year. He said, I still want to talk to you. I don't care about your boyfriend. I don't care about what you got going on. I still want to talk to you. It's like, what? But I was so mean to you, sir. Like, I told you to kiss my ass so many times. But he's like, I don't care. What's your cash app? What time you want me to pick you up?
Where you want to go? Where you want to eat?
What outfits you want? What kind of outfit you want? I
think that men fail to realize, like some men, the men who downplay us, they fail to realize there's men out here who will do whatever we want. Yeah. There's men out here ready to lift the fupa up and put it on his forehead.
Hello.
Okay?
Hello.
Okay?
That's what I don't understand. You're willing to do all this stuff in the bedroom, but hide me is what I can't wrap my mind around it. Like, it's still like, oh, girl said, I can't wrap my wig around it. I can't wrap my wig around it. It's still not sitting well with me because, like I said, you crossed off all the lists. I'm everything. I can sexually satisfy you. There's something about me, because I'm sorry, I'm just not out here sleeping with people.
Exactly. Okay.
Like, you're not just out here getting the cookies away like that. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta.
You cannot get the cookie that easy. These cookies are not to be given away. Not these oatmeal raisin soft fluffy cookies.
Hello. And the fact that y'all know that's what really cracks me up. The fact that the men know, like, okay, we put it out there. I'm not sleeping with you. So we can go do whatever. You can take me around the world. I'm not sleeping with you until I want to. Or
they feel
if
like
I want to.
They feel like because we are big women, this is the only way when a man pays attention. First of all, if I give it to you, that's because I already knew I was going to give it to you. And that's because I already had in my mind, you know what, that man look fine. He looked like he'll tear my back up. Let me give him some. And I already preconceived before the date.
Yep, already plotted.
I probably watched your Instagram story and was like, oh, I will scrub my coochie across this man's face. I will let him break my back. Ain't no way, because you think I'm so insecure and that nobody don't want to sleep with me, because let me explain something to you. There is 1,000,001 people out here that want to sleep with me. I just don't want to sleep with them.
Hello. That's so funny you say that, because last year it was a running joke on my other show that I was messing with this dude. His name, we called him Quarantine Bay, because at the time, everything was shut down. You couldn't go nowhere, but he would take me on these crazy dates. We were still dating during the whole pandemic or whatever. And really, he was an old friend, and we kind of started messing around. And next thing you know, we was dating or whatever. But Quarantine Bay, we was getting it in. I was dating other dudes, but me and Quarantine Bay was getting it in. And
that's who was getting the rodeo show.
Yes. So one dude was like, man, I mean, this ain't gonna never. And I was like, no. And he was like, well, damn. He's like, I mean, I know you ain't getting it from nowhere else. How you know?
How you know that, sir? How you know I ain't over here scrubbing somebody's ground?
I get called on the regular. What you mean? Quarantine Baby hit me up. I was
I'll
like,
be
but
back, y'all.
Quincy,
I gotta take this call.
girl. The next time I was on a date with old boy, I was like, oh, I gotta go. Quincy, they was like, come through. I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Don't worry, I'll be there shortly.
Hello.
Soon as I sent that text, I'm in front of his door. Like,
yep.
You call me,
girl. I would get up and go. My friends, would you? I gotta go, girl. So you take this to go.
That's like with my, favorite person. As soon as he called, he texts, I'd be like, I could be out. I could be out with my friends, and he texts me. He'd be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Or waiting for you.
Right.
Waiting for you. What you trying to do? Where you trying to go?
He would watch my social media heavy. So he would mess with me. I remember I made a post that was like, my soulmate probably driving around with no mask on, playing Marco Polo. And one day he texted me, it was like, Marco. I was like, Polo? He's like, come outside. I'm like, come outside? Not that you pulled up on me. The pull up on me energy, that was strong, but we had that type of bond. That's what I hate. That's why when I meet somebody new and they low key start treating me like shit, it's like you swear that other men don't appreciate me.
You want to see my text messages? You want to see my DMs? Because baby, the proof is in the pudding.
Exactly. I was like, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Which brings me to like what you were saying, the over sexualized. Like, oh, that's that whole BBW praise shit that gets on my nerves. Like,
I say that because anything with a porn category is over sexualized. It is a fetish. BBW is a porn category. That is a fetish. Men fetishize bigger women. For what reason? I have no idea. We are not just a fetish. We are human beings. Like, some of us really have. Most of us is. I know women that don't have no feelings and don't give two damns about men.
Yeah,
who are plus size women. But my thing is, we have feelings. We care. We want to date. We are not just something that you can. Oh, let me take her in the bedroom. I know she got that. I was on live earlier.
Exactly.
And all like some of the comments were just like, "Oh, you a plus size girl. I know you got that wet. Why you trying to inquire about my coochie? You ain't gonna never get it." So we are over say, oh, big girls got good coochie. I mean, we may have, but that's none of our business.
That might be a fact, but that might be
factual information, but you will never ever know. I'm not giving it to you. The person that's gonna get it, he know when I scrub his ground, he know about the ocean. We are just so over sexualized, and then it's like when we wear certain things, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take that off of her. Like, I wear what I want to wear for me because it makes me comfortable. Not for. I understand. I don't knock nobody for looking. Look all you want. Go ahead, but you can't touch.
Me and my friend talked about that a couple of weeks ago. She was like, you could be making eye contact with a dude, and he thinks just because you looking at him that you want him, and it's like, sir,
maybe you might have a booger on your face.
It's just me and you in this room, and I'm trying to get my oil changed, and I just so happen to look your way because I'm like, hi, you know what I'm saying? But just because I'm, making eye contact with you, that doesn't mean that I want you. Like, that's not what that means. It's
because you gonna know if I want you. If I want you, you're gonna see the twinkle.
You're gonna do the little hello, the little blink. You're gonna blink a few times.
Let me tell you, I don't even got to do the blink. I'm gonna be like, I see you looking at me. Look at you.
Hello.
Boo, what you trying to do? I should be a rapper.
Yep.
Like, I'm not for nothing. I'm usually a shy person, but when I feel myself, I feel that little jump of confidence. I go with it, and it got me. It's got me in some trouble, but it got me in some trouble, some good trouble. But
I had a good summer. My summer
was terrible. My summer was terrible. Terrible.
Ooh, y'all gonna hear about my summer. My summer.
I can't relate. I had a terrible summer.
I got called to join the Illuminati, that's not what it is, but that's what we're gonna call it. And basically, when you get this call, you go on these adventures. And I had fun. This is something I always wanted to do. And yeah, girl. I'm gonna talk about it in a couple episodes. So I might have to invite you back. Come and
Woo!
listen to these adventures. Like, oh my God.
I like adventures now.
Me too. That's why I was like, ooh. When I got that call and I was like, I was chosen. Okay. Let me go find out what's going on.
You want me?
Here. Right.
You sure?
Yes.
You talking about the wrong person.
Yep. Because I was looking at the phone like, wait a minute, I've been waiting on this phone call for a couple of months. But okay. Dudes are weird like that. I'm going on a date Sunday. Me and this dude have been friends for a year. We met online. We follow each other on every social media platform. And we talk here and there. But now you want to go on a date. I just find that weird. It's like, what took so long?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, exactly. That's how I was like.
You don't find that suspicious?
I mean, I'm going to go. Because, you know, you asked, I'm going to go.
It might be good. I mean, you should. I'm trying not to.
I'm feeling doubtful of it. I already know. My mind is already made up about this person. Because I feel like, why did you take a year? Why did you let me date 3 other people? In this whole year, I dated 3 other people when I could have been your girlfriend.
He probably saw and he was like, damn, I'm losing out on my damn chance. Let me go now.
Let me cash in. Oh, she broke up with him. Okay. Let me cash
I'm
in.
trying to squeeze. I'm trying to get in where I fit in. And I don't know if I'm fitting in, but I'm going to fit in somewhere.
And I'm low-key like, I don't really want a boyfriend right now. I just want to hang out. I really don't want to date.
I said that too. And sometimes I'm like, and then I be talking to my sister and I'm like, I want a boyfriend. And then she be like, no, you don't. I be like, I think I do. She be like, on a scale of 1 to 10. And then I'll sit there and think about it, be like, you know what, never mind, I'm good.
I'm gonna tell you what, for me, it's okay, I want the date. And I kind of want the attention, but not really. Like, don't call me every day, but every other day is all right type of shit. Like, let me breathe a little
That's
bit.
why I think I don't want to be in no relationship. I
am too.
I am clingy. Like, I want to be your skin.
I'm clingy until it's like, because I'm an Aquarius, so it's like I'm clingy.
Oh Lord, yes. I know my sister is an Aquarius, and you ain't got to tell me.
It's like I'm clingy until it's like, get away from me. I just want to be by myself. Like
y'all are nothing like the men though. The men, they want you until they don't want you until you don't want them no more.
Girl,
trust me, I know.
I have a baby with one, so I know. I know. I have a baby. My youngest daughter, daddy. Lord, that man. It's like, because he's very flip-flop, because what's crazy is 1 minute he'll be like, let's co-parent and be the best co-parent. And then the next minute,
I want you back.
He retarded. No. It's like, I hate this bitch. She crazy. They're like, I didn't even do nothing to you. Like, yeah, he bipolar. But no, Aquarius. Well, and he a January Aquarius. I'm a February Aquarius. So
that don't make it no better, okay?
It don't.
Better.
Because I feel like if I was a January Aquarius, then we probably, we'd be okay. But I'm a free spirit and I'm very open-minded and I look at everything as like sunshine and rainbows and I'm very friendly, but then I go into my shell like, okay, I'm good. I don't want to be friendly no more. Give me like 2 or 3 hours by myself. So with him, he looks at my friendliness as a threat. Like, oh, I gotta watch her because she might cheat on me. And it's like, no, stupid. I'm not gonna cheat on you.
That's not what I'm gonna do.
I'm just saying hi, like damn. But yeah. So it's
I dated a July, not dated, but I've dealt with a July Cancer male, and I said never again. Like I'm a Cancer, so
I got a baby with one of those too. A July one.
You ain't get enough from the first one.
Well, if my oldest daughter's dad is a July Cancer.
You ain't learned your lesson from that one. You need a beating because cancer men are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anybody who's probably watching this. If you're a Cancer man, you're terrible. I am a Cancer. I am a June Cancer. I am a June Cancer.
And there's a difference.
And you men, you men Cancers all around, the June and the July ones, y'all are terrible.
Facts.
They wear their hearts on their sleeves, but
Ooh, girl.
baby, the
He used to be sitting
way
outside my
they can
doorstep.
cheat.
Girl, oh, you ain't girl. Let me say, girl. I got a good cheating story. I got a good
What did TikTok say? Hand me the black and mild.
girl.
Hand me the black and mild. Hand me the black and mild.
Matter of fact, you can't stop the rain. I got a good ass.
Yeah.
I got a girl. This man. Woo. Okay, this is when iPhones just came out. That was a big back iPhone. And he got one, and I really, really wanted one. So for my birthday, he got me an iPhone, and we was on the same plan together. Okay. They had family maps back then where to tell you where the other person was. It wasn't as upgraded as, Find My Friend is and all that mess now, but pretty similar. So I'm off. No, I was at work. And I really didn't know how to use this damn phone. But every day I would get a message saying your family map is now updated. And I wouldn't look at it, just like whatever. Because I didn't know what I was doing.
The hell it was.
This day I looked at it and I went to the nice little girl in IT that was my homie. And I was like, girl, how you use this? She showed me. So he worked in one side of town, but he was on this other side of town is what it was showing me. And it showed me the address. And I talked to my boss. I was like, I'm going to take a late lunch. I'll be back. So I pull up. He coming out the house. He hugging and kissing all. I said, don't come home. Do not come home. Because if you come home, I'm going to kill you.
You finna die.
Don't come home. Just give me time to get my shit. Give me time to pack up the baby.
And I'm going to go.
Because that wasn't the first time he cheated. And what's crazy is the women that he would cheat with would come to me. That's why I never believed that the other woman doesn't know. Because these women knew.
Right, and didn't care.
Right. I was like, now, I'm not going to lie. I dated a dude for 3 months and didn't know he was married. But he didn't have no ring print. There was nothing that indicated a wife. And the way don't trust these niggas' families. Because I would hang out with his sister now.
Never did. Never did.
I was at the family reunion. Yes. And then I got one of them called, Barbara, this is Shirley calls.
Ooh.
Yes, girl. And she was like, what we gonna do? I'm not doing.
You can have your man. That's your man. You can have him. Take him.
I'm telling you.
Barbara, Shirley, you can have the man. I don't want him.
My baby daddy could. He would cheat. He would cheat, but and get away with the cheating. And then when he wouldn't do whatever they wanted him to do, they would find me on Facebook or find me.
Come get your man,
girl.
That's what it was.
This
Come
one
get your
girl,
man.
She wanted to link up. She was like, "I want to meet." Girl, what you want to meet me for?
What you want to meet me for? Ain't nobody for you to meet me.
We don't have to meet each other. You got what you wanted from him. Did he not sleep with you? What we need to meet for? This ain't got nothing to do with me. Because the problem was these main two, they would get mad that I wouldn't leave.
It's not the fact that I wouldn't leave. He won't leave me alone.
It's like, you don't want we would break up and then back together. And so it was never consistent for them. But now, the last time that he cheated, he with her, he married her now, whatever. So it is what it is. But God bless you, baby. But yeah, them cancers, girl, you ain't got to tell me. I went through the trenches with that one. The trenches.
Don't get me wrong. I ain't the perfect person, but baby,
nobody is.
Them cancer men, them red flags are just there. They red. They not purple. They not pink. They red. Okay.
Come out the womb with the red flag.
I ain't met a cancer man that got it all yet.
Girl,
and I don't think I'll ever meet one.
No. I haven't met one either. But even Libras, I stay away from Libra men.
Let me tell you. Here we go. My favorite person is a Libra, and I'm still trying to figure out how we didn't kill each other yet.
Well, it could be that he's your what Libra is he? Is he a September
He's
Libra?
an October Libra.
Oh, child, I hate them. I don't do no October
Let me
Libra,
tell you.
and
Okay,
I'm raising an October Libra.
so he's the nonchalant and this and oh
Yeah, they good at being nonchalant.
the
It's like a
indecisive
superpower.
and all of this, and I just be like, but if you let him tell it, he don't do the back and forth with people. He usually cut them off after the first time. But baby,
But he can go back and forth with you. So
back
you
and
his
forth,
kryptonite. You his
yes,
kryptonite.
very
Okay.
much so.
Okay.
Very much so. And
It's not you, it's him then.
he has told it to me. He was like, I don't know why, and I know why.
I mean, hey, if it's good, it's good, friend. I mean, it's good.
No, I know
If
why
it's
he
good, it's
keep
good.
coming back.
That's what I said. If it's good, it's good, friend. It's good. I
Cause
mean,
but
if
no,
you,
one thing I will say is like that's the half one.
yeah.
He likes to be in love, from what I was told.
Oh.
But my thing is like, you like to be in love, but I guess now he's at this point where he's just like, I don't know what I want. So since you don't know what you want, leave me alone. And I tell him that all the time. Leave me alone. Like
Leave me out of that.
Okay, so he loved him. He's one that I will never deny. He like him a big girl.
Okay.
You know, he's not the closet lover like some of these other men. Like we go out in public, we take pictures, we have pictures together. People see us, people that we know, or people that he knows.
Right.
Well, we know, because he's from New York. So
Okay.
people that he knows see us out in public, and he hold my hand and all of this. So I'm just be like, okay, but he's a man still.
At the end of the day, right?
He still don't know how to get his shit together. Like you love me.
Right.
He told me he loved me all the time.
Aww.
All the time. That man told me he loved me, but he can't get it together. But like I told him, I said, if you can't get it together, then you need to leave me alone. I said, what you want to do when I get married? I remember I said this to him one day, and I was like, what you want to do when I get married? Do you know what this man said to me? He would say, how you know you're not going to marry me?
Oh, okay.
I said, excuse me. Did you need to get it together?
I was going to say, then I was like, one, he see you for who you are. And then two, we just going to have to be patient, friends. That's all.
I'm tired of being patient. This is year 3.
No,
I'm tired of being patient, because after this, I'm ready to fight.
It sounds like he's trying to build up to something, like build his stuff up.
I know that men take a little bit more time to mature. He's 32.
Yeah, well,
exactly.
I mean, it might be something in his mind because, like I said, you got your shit together. 2 jobs, got your own place. Anyway, did you pack up and move?
No, we've always lived in New York. He moved.
Oh, okay.
He just moved this year, so I don't know if you've seen you on my TikTok where I was like, I'm going to pick him up from the airport. My favorite person coming.
I think that's the first video. That's where I started following you. I think.
Yes.
I think that was
that one, and I was so excited because you see how I'm smiling.
You was, yes.
When I talk about him, I told him.
And you called him. You said that was your favorite person.
That's my favorite person. That's my twin flame, as you know. And it's so.
Don't beat him up.
Why he need his ass whipped?
Don't do it.
I'm trying not to. I love him. I will never deny that. Anybody who see this that knows me know who. You can ask anybody who knows me. They will say, "Who do you love?" And they will tell you his name. And I'll just be. And I told him, like, we actually were like texting yesterday. We were texting yesterday about stuff, and I was like, you still give me butterflies, and he was like, I do. I'm like, yeah, you still give me butterflies. Like, I'll never deny that. Like, he gives me butterflies. Whenever I'm around this man, I don't know what the hell happened. Like, my knees get weak. I forget my name.
I feel you, girl.
But
some of them just get us.
And it's not even like the sex. I know people probably think like, oh, it's the sex. It's not the sex. It's just I've always liked him. I just never knew how to approach him. And by the time I approached him about it, it was too late. he was at a point where he's just like, I don't really know if I want to date or if I want to do this, and I don't know what I want. So I kind of like, I kind of got the shitty end of the stick with our situation, especially because I felt like I was trying to like force a relationship, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I gave up, and it's like that's why we break up so much because
Lord,
we probably break up like 4 times a year.
Y'all don't be together. Y'all don't end up together.
My sister don't want that. She's like,
why not?
She feel like he played with me too much, and she don't got time for it. Like my youngest sister, she is like my bodyguard, so she's just on some like
mine too, child.
you know, like she be in here cursing me out. She be in here. Let me tell you something. I am a crybaby. You know how they be like crybaby kisses? I'm a crybaby, so she be in here cussing me out. Like you know what you deserve.
She's an Aquarius.
No. This is my baby. No, so the Aquarius is the baby sister. I got another sister.
Okay.
She's a July Cancer, and the difference between the June Cancer is we're a little soft. Them July Cancers are crazy.
Yeah.
The women, they are crazy. If anybody ever tell you a July woman Cancer ain't crazy, they lied to you. She is a bodyguard. She be like, you know what you deserve, you know your worth. And I be in here bowling like a little big old baby, just sitting there crying. Be like this, sitting there with tissue, like, you don't gotta talk to me like that.
I mean, it's relationship woes. Stuff happens. I think too, because you know the potential of what he could be for you and all of that too. Because if it's been 3 years, you've been his friend these 3 years.
Oh, so, no, I've been his friend longer than 3 years.
So you know him. So it's like,
yes, we've been friends since about 2009.
Damn.
So
yeah, girl, you should have jumped on it.
You know what it was? I was dealing with somebody at the time, and then I didn't think that he liked me like that. I thought he only wanted to be my friend, and I do. We had a conversation about this recently, and it was just like we both kind of messed up. We both kind of fucked up on that. Like I didn't see the signs of him liking me, and he didn't. I never said anything, but I didn't say anything because your signs that you were giving me weren't like, I like you signs. They were like, me thinking anybody saying, "Oh, you want to come to my house and chill?" I'm thinking you trying to get a little, trying to slide my clothes off.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So that's what we messed up at. But if we do end up together, pray for me, cause them Libra men, like my dad passed before I was a baby. I mean, before I was, when I was 1. So I didn't get to know my dad, but I'm like connected to him. My dad is a Libra, October 1st. No, excuse me. I am lying. His birthday is October 1st. My dad's birthday is October 12th.
Oh,
and when I tell
God.
you, this man, and this is, I think, excuse my blushing, which I know, you know how I get when I talk about him. This man is everything of you know how they would like date a man that would treat you like your father would?
Your father, yeah.
He is everything, the height, the skin complexion. My dad is tall. My dad is tall, dark skin. The attitude and everything. My mom described my dad. She described my favorite person. And I just was like, I want to keep pushing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I got that fight in me.
You
but
do.
Like I said, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because
healthy distractions.
Who, him?
No, you need healthy distractions. While we waiting, just go get you some healthy distractions. I always promote healthy distractions.
My healthy distraction is school. This is what distracted me.
Okay.
I used to feel like I worked just to distract myself, and it was a bad thing. I started school, and I was like, you know what? I could get my mind off of dating. I can get my mind off of potential what ifs with him or anything like that. So I think I'm coping well. Started to eat a little better. Started exercising.
I see your
more.
routine style.
I started doing stuff for me rather than doing stuff for us to make us work. And I'm just like, and I started, notice a little communication more with him. It's a little better right now because we just started back. We actually just started back speaking last month because I ain't called him for his birthday, and he was upset about that. And I'm like, well, you called me the day after my birthday. What you expect?
Right. I'm gonna give you what you give me. Yeah, we all about that.
And then I didn't even text him back from my number. I texted him from a text-free number.
Girl.
He knew it was me because I'm the only one that call him by his first name. Everybody else call
my
him by his
God.
nickname, so I'll just be like,
See, y'all have a whole little thing. Healthy distractions. Don't stop this situation.
I'm trying
You
not to. It's just long distance. That's the only thing.
I mean, I'm here for long distance. I
but
promote
you see,
it.
I did travel to him in June, so I
Mhm.
traveled to him in June, and he came in July. So I'm gonna try. We'll see what
I was
happens.
gonna
'cause
say, shoot, you might be the reason he come back, or vice versa. Somebody might be backing up.
It's so crazy because my best friend lives in Georgia. They live in Georgia. My best friend lives in Georgia, and she's just like, "When are you moving out here?" And I'm like, "If I
Cost of
move to
living is
Georgia,"
cheap.
I said, "If I move to Georgia, I am moving to like southern Georgia." He's in, so I'm moving to
I
southern
mean,
Georgia.
he's in Atlanta.
Yeah, he's in Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah, I have some family in Atlanta. I just came out. My Libra daughter wanted to go to Atlanta and like visit and see the activities, the Martin Luther King Center and all that stuff. So we took her for her birthday. So I just got back like 2 weeks ago from Georgia.
Yeah,
It's dope. I'm from Texas, so it's like
I love Georgia. So
it's dope. I like the open countryness of it, and then the city is like right there. Because that's how I
yes,
live right now. I live in a suburb, which is partially kind of country where I live.
you're in
But
Texas now.
yeah, I live in Texas.
I actually love Texas. I visited once and fell in love.
Where you go? Houston?
Dallas.
You can okay, I live in Dallas.
Really?
Well, I live on a suburb of Dallas. But yeah.
Well, I
I'm
stay
in
in
Dallas.
downtown Dallas.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's so like I'm in New York, and you know how New York is.
Yeah.
Dallas is so clean. I was like, I love it here. You can't park on the
It's
street.
dirty right now,
No-
girl.
Really?
It's because they making all these changes and stuff out here. But I like that I live in a suburb for my kids, good school district. And then if I
Right.
want to go hang out with my friends, downtown is like 15 minutes from where I live at. I've
See,
always, and I grew up in the city. So it's like, I'm around it. I've been around it. But New York is on my bucket list to visit. Yes, I'm going to come out there. But I really, because I want to go to the Wendy Williams show.
Oh
And then
my
there's some
God.
restaurants. I know people hate her, but I love her. She
I
crazy
actually
as
like
hell.
Wendy, but I've never been to her show. I think it's a New York thing. New Yorkers have never been. We don't do the stuff like that.
Local or the
Yeah, like you know
tourist
how people
stuff.
like, oh, they want to go to like the Statue of Liberty and all this. We don't do that.
Yeah.
I've never been to this. I've lived in New York my whole life and never been to the Statue of Liberty.
So they don't take y'all on field trips? Because I figured
They
would've
did,
been
but our
something.
field trips were like crazy stuff. Like we went
Okay.
in elementary and high school, we did some crazy stuff. Like our field trips were always like out of the state or like
going to
Jersey,
Jersey.
and stuff like that. But I've been on field trips. We went to like Virginia and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we did like they was
Y'all
like, we
did
gonna get y'all,
out stuff.
we getting y'all out this city because y'all driving us up a wall.
Yeah, and I was gonna say probably y'all need to see a little bit of a slower lifestyle because y'all around all this busy. Because every time I see New York, it's like nobody's like chilling or
I have family. I have my aunt that I went to visit in Maryland. She lived in Virginia. So I've been like, I go to the South. Like my family, like my dad, most of my dad's family is in the South. So like we go to the South. Like I know, we go to the South. And even when I go back home, my mom's from the Dominican Republic. It's slow there.
I would love that. That's dope. See, girl, you got culture.
Girl, you need to go. Let me tell you something. Even when I go back home, I go home, but I stay on a resort, but then we still go to my family's house.
That's what I'm saying.
So we chasing chickens and we playing in the grass and the field and all that. But it's different. So I recommend anybody like going to the Dominican Republic. Everybody go to like the city and stuff, but
but
I
that's
feel
when
like
you hear stuff,
no.
If you don't know, you know what I mean? Like if you don't know nobody that either has been or is from there, you always hear stupid shit. That's just like with not Mexico. I can't remember what it is. It's one of those little
It might be
places
Puerto Rico because I know Puerto Rico is like that. If you don't know nobody,
where
they tell you don't. They tell you don't
yeah,
walk around by yourself. Like I went to
exactly.
Mexico. Me and my youngest sister, we went to Mexico. The one I called my twin, that's the one I look
Mm.
just alike. We went to Mexico in February
Mm.
because she's an Aquarius for her birthday.
Okay.
And when
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, we left the resort. We walked around.
Kicking it.
We was walking. We walked to Walmart.
Shut up.
And they have a big super Walmart. Like we walked to Walmart. We got tattoos. Yeah, we went and got tattoos. She got her first
Dollar
tattoo.
Adventure.
We go around. Like I don't like to stay just on the resort because I
Right.
pay for that, but I pay to see this. I pay to see the country.
I want to see that, right? Because that's really not. I mean, it's cool, but I'll take a free drink. But I want to see what I came to see. Yeah, I feel you.
Exactly.
Africa's on my list too. I was like,
That
maybe
is
in the next
definitely on
2 or
my
3
list.
years, I'm gonna go to Africa because I have a ton of friends that I've made, or I know people that live here now that are from Africa. Like,
Okay.
let's go. But we're gonna stay at somebody's vacation house or something in the city because I
Them
want to
houses are
see
beautiful.
everything. Girl, my friend is building a house right now. He has a pool. It's like a 4-bedroom. It's like a mansion. And I'm like, what the hell?
What am I doing here?
What we pay for my house? It's like
They
5 houses
got
over there.
like 5-6 houses there for that same price. Let's not even get to the price in here in New York because child.
Oh, girl. That's why I said Georgia cost of living is cheaper than Texas. And I can just transfer my job.
Me too, I could transfer. Well, it's not easy to transfer, but I could transfer. If you see me post on TikTok that I moved, just pay me.
I'm gonna come see you because my plan is to make Georgia once a year or twice a year trip, like something to go do or whatever. Either I know for sure once with my kids and then once by myself.
Right,
because,
like I be trying to go visit my best friend frequently, but it's hard because work. Gotta be.
I know, ooh, girl, I know. But you work hard so you can play even harder.
And if I move, I could play extra hard. I could be near my future husband.
Yeah, I mean, because he claimed it. He claimed you.
He claimed it without claiming it. We know.
So I was like, don't give up on him. This was dope. I'm so glad you agreed to come on and talk.
Yes.
You have to do this again. She has to come in. Let everybody know where they can find you on TikTok and everything.
My TikTok is AOQ. It's AY 4 O's QUE. You can find me on Instagram. It's straight no chaser _.
Okay.
Those are like the two main ones that I'll be on. I don't really be
on
on social media, but those are my two main, social media that I am on. You can find me there. Follow me. I do follow back. I try to,
follow back.
I try to, post stuff. I try to go live a couple times. So, I feel like I'm gonna go live a little bit more. I got stuff to talk about.
We do.
Maybe a little crazy, but I got stuff to talk about.
We got a lot to talk about, and y'all, we have to put together an after show or something too after we air this on Spotify. I'm gonna have to get with you, and we're gonna have to do like an after show on TikTok Live or something. This was dope. Like I said, I appreciate you coming on. Everybody, thank y'all for always tuning in and listening to the Daisy J Show. Please remember to go like, share, and subscribe on all social media platforms, The Daisy J Show. Go follow me on TikTok, DaisyJ_214, for my crazy shenanigans, because y'all know I'll be doing some crazy TikTok, some serious, some not really. And remember, this show will air on Spotify, so y'all be on the lookout for that as well. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. As always, it's your girl, Daisy J. And I am always demanding a better me. Over and out.